You're not adept at dating or anything like that, but you assume this place
Aw,
would be-
that's rude.
She has time. She can find someone nice.
We return to the adventuring party.
Okay.
Sneak around. Sneak.
Okay, they're coming.
Run away. Run away.
That's the first time I've just like had fun with a match in a long time.
Okay. Elliot, would you like to kick us off with your famous recap, good sir?
Nah, I'm good. All right, we're up to Princess of the Apocalypse, episode 4. We arrived at the gates of the Riverguard Keep. After an awkward and unproductive conversation with a guardsman up on the wall, we failed to gain entrance since we all forgot why we were traveling there, and our social skills didn't help either. We resigned ourselves to sleeping in the forest and figured it all out, and decided to figure it out all in the morning. In the middle of the night, we were ambushed by bandits. Swords and morning stars descended upon us while we slept, throwing us all into a panic. Dr. Croaker scampered up a tree, frantically guzzling down health potions. Drongo dropped down from a tree where she was previously perched. In a frenzied rage, clawed and slashed a bandit to death. Lokk assembled her construct while Guy speared a bandit through the back of the neck, killing him instantly. Lokk aimed her construct to another bandit, lashing him with a lightning lure, sending a shock of electricity through him. From the top of his tree, Dr. Croaker sent a deadly arrow through another bandit's eye socket, then spat down at him for emphasis. The group had managed to dispatch 6 of the 7 bandits, causing the final bandit to turn and run away. Guy swiftly pursued after the remaining bandit before knocking him down. He gave up swiftly at that point, so Guy led him back towards the rest of the group to be interrogated. He was pretty tight-lipped at the start, and intimidation wasn't getting the group anywhere. So Lokk asked him if the information he was holding was worth dying for. He seemed quite defeated at that point. Drongo even offered him some rations as a kind gesture. He was taken aback at first, but slowly he calmed, becoming more compliant to our probing questions. He was just a regular bandit that had a little bit of involvement with the doings of the cultists around the temple. He pointed out that the temple in question was roughly towards the Redlark Hills, which we had already passed, roughly west-northwest towards the Feathergale Spire. The Earth cultists seemed to be the ones involved with the temple's goings-ons. Since the bandit gave us some decent information, Guy decided to send him on his way with a small bag of gold, along with some encouragement to make better life choices in future. We checked the bandits for loot and noticed a mark on one of the men's bodies. Drongo found the symbol familiar, but couldn't quite pinpoint where it was from. The armor, however, looked similar to the armor worn by the dead cultists found buried in the hills. We slept through the morning hours the next day and set off in the general direction of the temple indicated by the bandit from last night. We utilized the time to do some foraging to replenish Dr. Croaker's medical herbs. Lokk, with the help of some birds she spoke to, managed to find some crickets for Dr. Croaker as well. During Guy's night watch, she spotted a wolf lurking through the forest near the camp. After watching it for several tense minutes, it wandered on without disturbing the camp that night. And the symbol in question... Oh, let's do this. The symbol in question was that one, if that's looking properly.
Yep.
Cool. Ta-da! And now we are here.
Cool. That's your recap done?
Yep.
Great.
Bravo.
Bravo. Well done. Good to see you people. So, you guys have been traveling for about half a day now, roughly. You got some travel in. The weather at the moment is calm. It's still like there's nothing treacherous happening. You're just like, oh, okay. Just it feels, for lack of a better word, normal. And you're pretty chill. The sun has risen, so I'm gonna flip that shit because I can.
Solar flare. Yeah.
Okay. Now, I need the whole party to please roll me a survival check.
Survival. 13.
19.
Wait, was this the one that we did at 20?
I'm just waiting for Lokk. Sorry, no, I've got Lokk's. Okay, good. We're all there. Just waiting for Lokk's number to appear. It's not showing. There it is. Okay. I need everybody now, please give me an insight check.
Insight.
But we're not inside.
He's got a point.
Get out.
We are outside.
You just said
Snake eyes. 11.
14.
Mhm.
okay. Guy,
Guy.
something is off. Something's not right. You, out of everybody in the party, things are just not right for you. You feel misled. You feel like the directions you were given, the directions your captive left in, and the area to which he was pointing don't seem to add. Is there anything you'd like to do at this point in time?
Yeah, so I'm going to share these concerns with the party and internally feel disappointment for having trusted him and given him the rations. Yeah. Well, actually, no. I'm more disappointed in him. I think I still did the right thing. I'm disappointed in this bandit that should have known better for being a bandit, you know? But yeah, no, I'll turn to the party and just
Weep.
stop moving. I'll be like, I don't think we were given the right directions. It just doesn't feel right, what he told us.
Do you think he intentionally led us astray, or did we lose track of where we're going?
I feel like he's misled us.
Drongo throws her hands in the air. Ah! Where go now?
I was hoping she would wave her arms in the air like she just don't care, but fair enough.
Okay, so with you had a decent insight check. You start to remember the Feathergale Spire. And you start to remember, I think his name was Thurl. He mentioned a Riverguard Keep, but he also mentioned a Sacred Stone Monastery out in the canyon of the Sumber Hill area. And you start to put two and two together, and you're like, you just have this inkling that maybe this is the path you're meant to go down.
I'll share that with the group as well.
So we're going the right direction or the wrong direction?
You've gone something in the right direction. Just you're not entirely, what's the word?
True.
Convinced by the words of your captor, and you sort of start piecing together all the things that have led you to this point. The bandits that took Drongo, that guy rescued Drongo from, the exhuming of the graves, and the earth armor that the recent bandits had, and that they worshipped the earth. And you have this inkling and inclination that what you had been dealing with and what your epiphany, so to speak, you come to realize that you've got a hunch that maybe that was the direction you should be heading.
So this is Guy's gut feeling.
At the moment, based on the geography, the interaction, his gut feeling is
Hers.
Yeah.
Guy's gut feeling is that she is loosely putting these things together.
Alright, we have a map, right? I'm sure we do.
There is a map in the D&D group.
I don't know if the party ever got a map.
In game. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we ever got a map from anyone.
No, you don't specifically have a map, but you do have a sense of direction.
Alright. I'm gonna sort of verbalize what Thurl said, where the graves were, sort of like trying to triangulate where we should be going, and then I'm gonna sort of turn to the party and be like, what do you guys think? I feel like this is where we should be headed instead of where a disappointing friend has told us to go. I'm just going to ask the party if they agree.
We should go the opposite direction and see what random adventures we find. I would go that way.
Good fun. Great for the DM.
Well, before we do that, I want to go back to that
No, I'm just kidding.
keep or whatever and just roll them.
Out of character, which keep are you talking about?
The ones with the assholes that turned us away at night just before we got attacked by the bandits.
You want to go stir that hornet's nest?
Absolutely, they were rude to us.
So we're looking for this stone monastery, right? Do you think they would be able to direct us there at least? Or did we ask that last time?
They were pretty uncooperative with whatever questions we had.
Well, we know where the Sacred Stone Monastery is, at least from the map that Lee shared with us. We know
We can head in that direction then.
Mm-hmm. So we're currently traveling like west northwest. Sacred Stones from Riverguard Keep is like northeast. So we're doing like a big L-shaped looking bend towards that. If that's where we wanted to go, was it towards the Sacred Stones, or is it just more like we just want to steer a bit in a different direction?
The more I think about this, the less this map makes sense. The one that I just reposted in chat for you guys on Messenger.
Yep, that's the same one. Good. All right.
Where Guy and Drongo were going before, yes? Finding church? that what we were doing? We were trying to find whoever they were trying to sell us to?
Out of character, yes, that was what you two were looking for.
Right. So we're just saying this is how we're this is what we're going after now. Right? I guess
We're heading towards roughly where we thought the temple might be.
yeah, so
Yeah.
I guess we'll try to reorient our direction.
Croaker would be, well, you've navigated pretty well before, and so I'd rather go over a gut feeling over a bandit that could obviously steer us the wrong way, so I'm happy to swing around a bit.
Oh, cool. Drock. Lokk? Drongo? I was going to say the 2 short ones, but there's 3 short ones. Or 1 big one.
Yeah, you're like the school teacher for the magic school bus.
Also, out of character, the other bit of information we have about this place is that Bastion commander is the one that sent the note. With the price tag of human lives.
Well, I'm happy for the redirect.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, alright, then if everyone's good, we'll head off in that direction. Or recorrect.
We're walking.
Okay. So, it's early morning. Well, it's morning. What would the party like to do?
Well, big priority is hunting for supplies for food.
I am, well, actually, outside of that part, am I exhausted from not being underwater?
Yes.
All right.
Don't go pee on you. Will that help?
Oh, God. I pointedly step away very quickly.
The rest of the other 3 in the party sort of notice that Dr. Croaker just doesn't seem 100%. Just seems tired, like he didn't get a good night's sleep.
Frog okay?
Yeah, a little tired. I needed water, but I couldn't find any.
Frog, Grung need water?
Yeah, it's the first time you called me a Grung. Well done.
She looks up into the sky. Hey, hear that? Need water. Please rain.
Over in the distance, you see
You hear a
some clouds. There's no rain, but you see the flicker of lightning. And it's way off in the distance, and you just vaguely, ever so softly, hear a rumble that just rolls through the hills. But there's no rain.
I was half expecting you to say that, like you hear the clown say, "No."
Gee, we'll get water for you somewhere.
Oh, that's appreciated. All right, well, we heading off a new direction.
You realize that you're not entirely off course. You just need to correct. And it just requires a slight pivot of a couple dozen degrees, but it's not crazy.
Then I'm going to be slightly less disappointed in the bandit and choose to believe that maybe he got it just a little bit wrong by accident.
You guys did fail a number of checks. I just want to throw that out there.
Yeah,
I think
but I'm looking for the best in him, you know?
Glass half full kind of guy. I like it. Kind of girl. Guy girl.
It's still the gift that keeps on giving. Well done.
You're old fucks. Anyway. So yeah. What are you guys doing for the day?
I think I'm just gonna focus on maintaining a good course.
Okay.
And keeping an eye out for water and food.
Water sources.
Okay.
Yeah, we should be hitting the river soon.
So yeah, I think we're all. I honestly have no idea where on the map you guys physically are. If that makes sense.
From what I could tell, so we were at Riverguard Keep. We backtracked a bit from there, which would have been semi towards Feathergale Spire. So that would have been west-northwest a little bit.
Right.
And then we were directed west-northwest again, roughly towards the Feathergale Spire again from the Bandit. And we've spent like half a day traveling in that direction. So maybe that'll help you.
Just based on game descriptions, that X for the Sacred Stone Monastery on that map that I show you just feels really off.
Okay.
It's
a lie.
Well, I can't reveal plot points and
that's okay.
tell you why it's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You just revealed the plot point.
But wherever we feel it's actually at is where we're headed, regardless of this particular map.
Right.
Because this map is our mental map, isn't it? This is where we think everything is.
Roughly, sure. Let's go with that.
Yeah, the thinky map.
But if we find a group of people, we can always ask them so we can readjust if needed.
Plenty of bandits. Ask directions. Worked great the first time. Let's do it again.
I mean, sure. Anyway, so Guy, you're taking care of travel, and everybody else is looking for water and rations. Cool. Okay, I guess everybody then please give me a survival check.
Treat me right, dice. Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait, I have disadvantage anyway, so no, I definitely didn't find any.
Guy, I'm really glad you did well on your survival check because nobody's helping you.
Drongo did.
I got a one.
No, I'm helping. I'm looking for food. I'm not helping with navigation.
Okay.
That's what I mean. He's the only person navigating, so it could have taken you a long time or less time.
More encounters.
So you guys begin your travels, and Lokk, Dr. Croaker, you know what you're looking for, but you keep your eyes up in the clouds in the distance and the lightning. It's just captivating. And you count the seconds before you feel the rolling thunder head towards you, even though there's no rain. And it's odd. Like, you thought thunder only happened when it rains, but clearly it's wrong. And you continue. Now, Drongo, you looking for rations. You find a berry bush, and you garner help from the rest of the party, and you're able to gather about 4 rations worth of like berries and stuff.
A day's worth,
which satiates you guys for the day. Lovely.
Boysenberry.
You're turning blue.
Mm-hmm.
Red, actually. You got red on you.
I'm actually turning purple.
Anyway, so let me roll some dice because, I haven't rolled in a while.
Violet, you're turning violet.
He feels left out. It's like, you guys keep getting to do stuff. Where's mine?
Oh no, I'm doing all this stuff. Don't worry. Good to
Actually,
know.
I want to bring out my dice. I haven't used my dice in ages. I gotta grab mine.
Yeah, feel free to use either in-game or out-of-game die, and just be sure to tell me what you roll.
Yep.
I've rolled a dice.
Yeah.
It's
So
pretty.
the guy and a
Fantastic.
wonderful feminine sense of direction is actually really fucking good.
Really emphasizing on her. Mm-hmm.
And yeah, no, you guys are actually making reasonably good time.
Anyway,
And it's not long before you start approaching the outskirts of the chasm that you saw from the Feathergale Spire. And you start to remember, based on where the spire is, where you're planning to go, that and where the Thurl told you of the monastery, of which way you want to go. Did he tell you? Did he not tell you? I forget now. It's part of the book. I don't know if I told you. Anyway, sorry, being bad DM.
Don't recall him telling us about it.
Yeah, no, I think I only told you about the Riverguard Keep. No, I told you about both. I did tell you about both. I'm a good boy.
Pat.
And you're a good 4 or 5 hours from the destination, but you're feeling like it's a good time to just settle in for the day. But you keep pressing on. Drongo, with your survival check, you managed to find a small watering hole, I'll say.
oh, good.
And Dr. Croaker, you're ecstatic. Have you explained anything about your needs to the party?
No, I thought it'd be like just passively understood that I keep trying to look for water, so I haven't actually explicitly said what the thing is.
Drongo figures he just needs to bathe.
So you guys find this watering hole. Drongo, Dr. Croaker, is anything you'd like to do?
Mm-hmm. I immediately head for the water hole and just dunk myself in and just sit there, just bubbling.
What's the rest of the party? Because you could get at least another 1 or 2 hours further travel before you'd have to set up camp. What are you guys doing?
Mm-hmm.
If we walk along the river, Dr. Croaker can just swim.
Well, it's just a hole. I don't think it's actually a river.
Yeah, no, you're not near
Okay.
the river. Not within.
All right, what you need to do is that you need to start digging a channel for this watering hole and funnel the water as I go. Make it happen.
Are there any animals nearby?
Give me a survival check.
$15?
Yeah, you spot a squirrel in a tree.
Is it being a jerk?
Not that you can tell.
I would like. Yeah, no, that's alright.
Oh, so you spot a squirrel. Nothing gonna happen with the squirrel.
You created all that great content and you're not even going to use it? Ugh.
I was hoping for a slightly larger animal at a watering hole, but that's all good.
What are you?
A dire squirrel.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my god, no.
Squeak.
Squeak, squeak, motherfucker. Give me your nuts.
there's no large creatures around. Just the like there's some birds in the distance. You don't really spot any other small or medium large creatures. This for the most part seems to be it.
No worries.
What's everybody else doing?
I think I'm gonna watch Dr. Croaker dunk himself into the waterhole and then just sort of sit down, I guess.
Okay, so you sit down and you keep your eye. Before I continue, Drongo, what are you up to?
Keep an eye on the surrounding areas for any kind of signs of predators or dangers.
Lokk?
Go
Searching
for a
for the
swim
dire
in the
squirrel.
watering
Okay, the waters seems pretty clean. And Guy, you're sitting there and you're just idly watching, and then time starts to pass you by, and you realize at least a good half hour has. You're in a semi-meditative state, and the time is passing you by. Is there anything you like to do?
Not really.
Okay.
I think I'm just gonna be.
We lost the second half of that.
Yeah, no. I've got push to talk on, and like a text box came up in Discord. I don't know what happened to it. What was I gonna say? No, I think I'm just gonna patiently wait until people are. I'm not gonna force anyone to quickly move on or anything like that.
No worry. Drongo, is anything happening in your end?
Is the storm getting? Does the storm seem like it's getting closer?
It seems to be maintaining its distance.
Just start kind of making a circle around the camp, like a slow spiral. Explore the area, see if there's anything of interest. Partially out of boredom.
Give me a survival check, please.
Survival check. Natural 3.
Nice.
You find a cool stone and you pick it up.
Cool.
And you just start tossing it around in your hand like it's a ball. But other than that, nothing stands out. And Dr.
Does
Croaker
the
just...
storm look... Sorry, does the storm look naturally occurring?
I'm just thinking of it. Give me an investigation check. Something other than survival.
Is the storm in the direction we're headed?
No.
Okay.
$12.
As far as you can tell, seems pretty normal. All right. And about an hour's gone by at this point. Anybody doing anything?
Dr. Croaker starts staring up. He's like, feeling much better. That's good. We can move on if you like. I'm good now.
So there's like maybe 2 hours of travel left before we came to the waterhole.
Yep. But it's really starting to get dark. You realize you've spent an hour here and it's pretty much... You need to set up camp real quick or you're going to be in pitch darkness soon.
Yeah, I was gonna say we might as well stick around.
Is there a good place close to the watering hole?
Right here.
Give me a survival check.
I'll help with the search.
Sure, roll with advantage.
This
Oh,
is like,
boy.
turns out there's like a giant waterfall nearby. Like, oh, you here? And it's like, Niagara Falls is over here.
22.
There you go.
You sort of notice the water just creeps around the rock a little bit, and you pop your head around and you find a nice secluded area. A much more shallow sort of watering hole is attached. The water doesn't seem to be running or anything, but it's still clean. And you find it's nice and secluded. There's a good canopy of trees and a good shelter against the rock near this watering hole. And you gather the rest of the party and you bring them around and say, hey guys, come check this out.
Ta-da!
Mm-hmm. I like it.
Guy, help.
All right. You guys got about 6 hours of downtime left?
Hours?
Yes.
Couldn't we have just spent that traveling?
You found a watering hole.
Yeah.
No. So it's
That's
8
6
hours
hours of daylight, you're saying.
It's 8 hours of travel time, adventure time, 6 hours. Like there's about 2 hours between setting up and setting down, 6 hours of downtime, and then 8 hours of sleep. So you've already done your 8 hours worth of travel, and now there's about 5-6 hours left after you've set up camp to sort of do stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Cool. Anything harder to do?
Yeah, well, I may as well start crafting what I can. Get my potions up.
Drongo will be a disruption while you're doing that.
I only have one for healing. I'm gonna do two. One is I'm doing the uncommon one first.
By doing multiple potions at once.
Oh no, not at the same time.
My thought is that you would do uncommon.
Mm-hmm.
If you're doing multiple at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, they're separate, completely separate.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
It'll be one at a time. I only have ingredients for one.
Cool. So these were the lower level ones, correct?
This is a uncommon health.
Right.
So yeah, the lower one.
Cool.
I'm
And
just gonna use my dice.
are you eliciting guys' help?
I'm going to be doing something different.
Okay.
Now, Drongo was there asking a bunch of questions and talking your ear off.
Oh, I know. That's why
Oh.
is going to roll a disadvantage.
Yeah. Well, is what it is. Good thing I wasn't on the good stuff yet.
That's why I was asking if Guy was helping sort of.
Well, wait. Doesn't Guy have doesn't Croaker have a point of exhaustion anyway?
Not anymore.
He healed that up by
Okay.
in water.
That's why I feel better.
Good.
All right, so disadvantage.
Yep.
You must have really needed a bath.
Wow, 16.
Sometimes I
13.
can go a long time.
That's pretty
not
good.
bad.
Did I make it? I think I did. Let me check.
What's your plus?
Yeah, it's like this. I just see it. Consult the chart again. I need to do that one. DC uncommon 17. So 17 is that one, and this is a medicine check. My medicine. Yes, plus 8. So 21 was my lowest. I'll take it.
Well done.
Hell yeah.
You somehow managed to sort of push through the questions and the nagging and the what that do.
Very much so. I don't know what that do. Uncommon.
But yeah,
One uncommon. That one. So, sorry. This is uncommon, so it would have been 2 hours.
cool. Anything else?
I was like straining at that one. Let me just quickly punch that one in. So uncommon, which is a greater.
Drongo, 2 hours. Drongo has a lot of questions.
Yeah. One more of you. And then one less of uncommon. You. Zero that one out. Sorry, because I have to go through and I have to go to my raw components, delete that, and then add to my potions and up that. So I have to.
Yeah, that's fine. You can always do that outside.
Oh, I need to keep track there. There's a lot of things.
Yeah. Is there anything anybody else is doing?
I'd like to carve some darts with my wood carving skills. Yeah.
Okay. Shit. All right. Do you have wood carving tools?
I can escape.
No, so I wasn't sure what the darts kind of look like in game.
Well,
'Cause,
let
like-
me just say, like, you can make a wooden body and all that. It's. We'll just assume it looks like darts on a dartboard that you see at the local pub in real life. You can make the body out of wood, but you're definitely going to need a metal tip.
All right. Well, then, knowing that probably won't. How far away is the other
Anyway.
waterhole?
How far is the watering hole?
Yeah, the other one.
Oh, this
The
is
first one I went to.
meters.
It's connected. Meters, yeah. I might just go sit by the big watering hole and like stare into its depths and meditate.
Sure. Anything anybody else? Elliot, were you doing any other potion making?
I can do one more. It will take me 4 hours. And this one I'm going to have to pointedly... Well, depending if Drongo comes by, I'm going to pointedly say I need to concentrate really hard on this one.
Okay, so you put your big finger over Drongo's mouth at a distance. It's not.
It's about to say poison.
Drongo, what are you doing in response to this?
She stares with her big eyes, just watching, like leering, leaning forward.
Leering, okay. Elliot, roll with no. Just
It's like, yeah, it's like smushing up. I was like, what's this?
give me another medicine check, please.
All right. It has to be high. Ooh, did I make it? I think I did. I rolled a 13 on a medicine.
Oh,
I needed
thank
20
you.
and I got 21.
Well done. You made
Yes.
a potion of superior healing.
I did make a potion of superior healing. Wow, getting the knack of this.
All right. Anybody else? Anything?
So anyway, what we do when we get monastery? Do we kill people, talk to people, report them to people?
People, the people.
She's kind of asking the group, seeing if we can make a plan, or if we have a plan, or if we're just going in and improvising.
I think we're just investigating what the hell's going on. Because clearly it's not great, since we're getting bandits and collecting people to do I don't know what. So I think we should just find out what the hell's going on.
So we check from distance first to see before we approach, or
Likely. Considering that, once again, bandits, cultists, probably nefarious things going on, I'd say not too close. At least to begin with.
If they are friendly, who be person to talk to them? Drongo not good at talking.
Mhm.
Drongo will
Guy!
see
No.
speech therapist when Drongo goes back.
Oh, jeez. I'm surprised Drongo wouldn't even know what a speech therapist is. But well
Drongo
done.
know more than you realize.
Like secretly, Drongo's actually the smartest of the group, but has been knocked around a bit too many times and slowly coming back. I think we'll just have to figure it out when we get there.
Drongo take third watch. Kind of encourage the others to not to have a watchless night again.
Mm-hmm. Croaker can take first watch.
Lokk will take second.
Guy will take last.
Or watches.
Yeah, righto.
Oh no, the bandit's back.
It's
Yeah,
Kevin
nah.
Bacon.
Yeah, nah. All right. So you guys settle in for the night. So who had the first watch?
The Grung.
Yes, first watch.
You have a pretty uneventful night. Excuse me. Sorry.
Mhm.
Your watch was so boring, is what he's saying.
Lokk, your watch seemingly goes uneventful, and then Drongo, you chill. You notice the stars. You hear the crickets. Let me just. It's peaceful. It's serene. You hear the crickets. You still see the lightning and feel and hear the thunder off the distance when you're looking around certain parts of the rock. The sound is audible. But yeah, you guys all managed to get cycle a long rest, please.
Mm.
I don't
Also,
think
Elliot, hold on.
I was just gonna say I don't think we've had any combat or anything since last long rest.
Don't encourage him.
Hey, I got die. I do what die does. Die. If the die wants, the die does what the die, wants.
Yeah, but the party doesn't want to die.
I do what the die wants. I die when dying is necessary.
I die a little inside.
That too.
Time for breakfast and then to continue.
Yep. So, Elliot, you need to check your messages.
Okay.
Anyway, you guys wake from a good night's rest, and you spend your time packing up the camp, and
I'll take a morning dip during
will you now?
packing because I don't know when we're going to get another round of water, considering where we are now.
So, you guys get up, and instead of packing down the campsite, you find Dr. Croaker just swimming in the water. And his stuff is just sitting there. Is there anything anybody would like to do?
Drongo will pack up his stuff.
I don't have any stuff for them, like bedroll stuff. I just usually just sleep in the foliage. But yes, I have my gear, I guess.
Let's take a narrative. You have you still have your kits and stuff. It's all part of your gear.
Yeah.
And Drongo would know how it goes in and out of the gear because she's asked so many questions and sometimes 3 times.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Exactly. Okay.
Mhm.
So, you guys head out.
With Dr. Croaker?
Yes.
Or is Dr.
Yeah.
Croaker still back in the water?
Oh, it
Okay,
depends on how
well,
long it took.
I mean, you guys got about another hour while Dr. Croaker just seems to leisurely bathe.
Okay.
Anything
Mhm.
he wants to do.
Mhm.
No, silence all
Like,
around.
if
Okay. Sorry, Splash.
Sorry. I'd like to see if I can find like any deer or anything.
Okay, a deer specifically. I'm gonna need a check. Survival, please.
Would you be asking Drongo
Not
for help?
necessarily. If Drongo is willing to help, yeah. Not a deer specifically, but like a deer-sized animal.
Russian game.
I see what you did there.
Mm.
And Drongo is helping, so please roll with advantage. Survival, sorry.
Yep. Hey, 18.
18. It's a little bit of distance away, not too far, but you spot an elk.
I can work with that. I would very much like to hunt.
I heard you would very much like to, and then cut out.
I'd very much like to hunt it.
Hunt it. Okay. Are you going solo?
Meaning, are you having Drongo help or are you having Drongo hang back?
I will ask. No, I'll try and do it myself. I
Okay.
just want to sort of like skulk as a forest gnome. I want to like skulk through the bushes,
Do you have
quietly
any
to
sort
try
of
and.
forest gnome features and abilities?
I
The
think
forest?
the only thing is I can speak with animals or smaller beasts.
I'm just having a look at your
Natural.
traits.
Yeah, it's more like defense against being attacked with magic and stuff.
Okay. I'm not going to give you advantage, but just give me a straight stealth roll, please.
Hey, net 20.
Ooh.
You are one with the wilderness, and you get pretty down close to this elk. It does not sense your presence whatsoever. It's shit. Everything's in feet in this game. It's probably 20 feet or less away from you.
Okay.
4 squares away.
That's what I did. I was like 1, 2, 3, 4 times 5. It's 20.
Mm. Lightning lure. Whoa.
I ready a
I've had
crossbow
lightning
bolt
lure.
just in case.
so many times.
At what? At Lokk or the deer?
Yes.
Correct.
What weapons do I have? Because I'm too close for. Hmm. I did not think this through when approaching.
It's the whole accidental success. What do I do with it?
Yeah, pretty much. And I don't want to cast a spell on it because it'll pretty much incinerate it.
Toasty.
Barbecue.
Charred meat. Some jerky.
Well, I mean, if you do cast a spell and you have intention, we can work out some rolls around it, if that makes sense.
Hmm. No, I'm gonna have to use my crossbow at disadvantage because I'm close.
Oh, no. It's only disadvantage if you're in melee range.
Ah, perfect. Well, then I will do that. I will
So you
use my
have an
crossbow.
optimal range of 80 feet. So anything 10 feet or further away is within that optimal 10 to 80 feet. If it's one square, if it's one square away from you, then it's disadvantage on ranged attack.
Sweet.
Now,
Then I will take out the crossbow.
sure.
Charge it with lightning.
There is some. Nah, I'll just do the crossbow.
Sure. I have elk stats in front of me, so let's go.
Let's do this.
My God.
You have speak with animals. You could be like,
jeez.
please come back with me so we can eat you.
I think she hit it.
I'm gonna get the nat 20s when I really don't need them. So 26 to hit.
You hit, roll damage.
Turns out it's a dire deer. Ha!
Sucker. And elks have hit points.
I need to look up if there's a dire deer. Is that a thing?
Please don't.
Or dire elk?
15 damage.
Wow. Okay. You line up your crossbow and you don't pull the tree, you squeeze it gently. And at the right moment, as the elk takes half a step forward, you release this bolt and it sails through the air, through the foliage, and it's quick. It's really quick. And it sinks right into the chest of this creature. And this creature just falls down and collapses. There's no hesitation. It's an instant kill.
Oh yeah.
Excellent.
It had 12
I
HP.
go to. Oh, sick.
Nailed it.
I go over to my prey, remove the arrow, and say a quick thank you to nature and the surroundings for providing. And I take my kill back to camp.
Size difference?
Give me a strength check.
Strength check. God damn it.
Hey, you
Drongo's
arm
still ready with a
wrestled.
crossbow?
Where are we?
Do you know how much your character weighs?
Yeah.
No, this is where we find out that Lokk is like super swole.
Yeah.
Just jacked. Takes
Oh
off the
my
shirt,
God.
just
Not
rippled.
this time.
Okay, you go over
Well,
and
I got one.
you're
Um,
extremely satisfied with yourself, and you go over like,
and Lokk weighs 45 pounds.
yep. You go over and you get ready to heave this, in comparison
Behemoth.
to you, behemoth of a creature, and you start to lift its head, and its head turns, and you like. Oh,
Oh, and she died. Yep.
And then she went.
She passes out. And she woke up a few minutes later after passing out from blood loss in the lifting.
Medical issue.
yes. So the head tilts, and you get it straight, and you smile to yourself just as you go to lift it, and you and you can't even lift its head off the ground.
Yep. Yeah, that tracks. From the bushes, a pathetic little cry out. Drongo!
What?
Okay. Drongo, give me a perception check, please. I'm looking for a DC 10.
Oh, 19.
Okay, you hear this little cry for help.
Drongo comes over. What?
Lokk just gestures broadly, and very begrudgingly, because Lokk is this like, in her mind, this gladiatorial fighter of amazing, battle ability, but she can't lift an elk, and so she sort of looks down and kicks the dirt, and she's like, "It's too heavy."
Oh. Drongo looks at it. She yells and goes into a rage. But she also goes into a reckless rage. And then she's going to just grab this thing and race back to the camp. Just screaming the entire way.
Give me an
Or
you
try
start to. You start to.
Yeah.
Give me an athletics check with advantage, please.
Athletics with advantage.
I was half expecting her to like just claw half of it, just chunk in half, and then go.
That's a 15.
Oh,
15 fails?
it's a fucking elk. But you are raging.
Yeah.
That's why this number's just, it's in that gray area of like, yeah, that was a success and that's a fail. You pull, and your feet dig into the dirt, and they sort of, your feet are moving right in a walking fashion. You're not really gaining much traction, and you're angry, you're furious, and you really start to get mad, and you slowly start to creep this elk forward, and then you start to gain some momentum, and you start to help pull it and plow it over the brush and the scrub towards the camp. Give me another athletics check with advantage. You need to beat a 15 to get it back to camp.
Okay. 14!
Oh no!
You're pulling, you're going up and over these branches, and then this big heavy root of a tree is just above the dirt, and it just locks in. And regardless of all your anger and trying, you can't get it over the top of this hump.
So
you made it about half the
Well-
distance back.
so like in Lilo and
From-
Stitch, she'll just fall face first into the ground and just lay there groaning.
Also, doesn't
From
her
the
rage stop
bushes-
anyway because she didn't take damage?
Yep, she's like just lapsed. Forget this.
No
Hey.
damage. No fall damage.
Oh no, not that. Also, while this is all
Sorry.
happening, can I investigate the pool that I've been swimming around in? Because, like, well, I'm in here. Is there anything cool in here?
Roll. Give me a survival check, please.
Survival. Oh, 19.
Nice.
23.
Okay, you find 2 common healing herbs.
Oh, sick.
Wow.
Hell yeah. They were under a couple of rocks. I had to move some shit, but I found some.
So, from the bushes, another pathetic cry sort of rings out. Guy!
Drongo calls out from her muffled position.
I'll go investigate the noise.
Okay, so Guy, you arrive. You see Drongo down in the dirt. And it's a bit of a calamity. What do you like to do?
I just want to point out that I'm not strong. I'm rather lean.
Leverage, though. You're good at that.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
As in 0 strength.
You might roll the nat 20 we need. Get over
Well, we need
here.
a 15, right?
Three of
So,
us try to.
Alright, I'll
is it all okay? All three of you pitching in here.
Yeah, I would like to pitch in to help.
after I learn what's happening, yeah, I'll help.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering who, because
I have the most strength.
you do,
I've just been rolling poorly.
right? But in order to assist a roll, we're sort of going loosely by the rules that you need proficiency in order to assist. So,
To assist. Well, I have
Don't-
proficiency in athletics.
right, exactly. And we're going with an athletics roll. Lokk and Guy, either of you can roll strength athletics check with advantage. And we're looking for 15 or higher.
Well, I guess I'll give it a crack.
Guidance.
Seeing as they haven't succeeded so far, I'll do my best. Athletics.
I don't think he made it. Or she.
Hey!
Oh!
See?
19.
Wait, that's not right.
Right. You're amazed that the barbarian couldn't pull
No.
What?
How did I get a 19?
You rolled with advantage, probably.
Yeah, I rolled a 1 and a 14.
It doesn't matter. It's what it comes up as. That's what matters. It visually looks like a 1, but it was a 19, so you're good. I mean,
I have a plus 0 for my
find it.
strength.
Well, you're fine.
You're taller. You have more leverage.
anyway, you look over at Drongo and you're struggling to fathom how you're able to drag this elk but he wasn't. She wasn't. Too many male-female characters. And you guys successfully get it back to camp.
You know how like you have a giant stone and you have it on logs and you're pushing the stone and the logs are rolling underneath? That's Drongo. She was underneath rolling, helping to keep it going.
So does Croaker see this? Like see them like all three of them dragging an elk into camp?
Just
Between going underwater and coming up for air and going back under and grabbing herbs and stuff, you sort of hear some commotion. You don't really pay much mind to it.
Mm-hmm.
But you're back at camp with an elk, and its underside of its body is sort of scraped up.
Oops.
is the hide intact though?
Yeah,
Half of it?
part of it.
Because I would like to skin it.
Okay.
And I'll take the meat.
It doesn't necessarily have to happen right now though, because I know we are looking to
We're looking to leave.
travel,
But
but it's probably going to be easier.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think we're gonna be carrying this elk with us
No.
wherever we go.
we don't have a wagon anymore.
As Croaker's like getting those herbs and like getting over to his bag, like storing it away into a vial and going down and comes up again, like sees the end result of people just like finally dragging this thing over. He just kind of looks for a sec and just thinks, it would have been so much lighter if they gutted it first. Oh well. Get back underwater again.
Okay. So, Lokk, you have woodworking tools. You have proficiency in sleight of hand. Give me a sleight of hand check, please.
Okie doke.
Beautiful. 19 is fantastic. You get a good 85% of this pelt in one piece.
Nice.
Excellent.
And Dr. Croaker, Drongo, can you roll survival to take rations? This is great D&D, guys.
12.
Yeah. It's the simple things that makes the fun.
Yeah.
Dragon's not in a happy mood.
One side of the elk is I mean, after skinning and stuff, like you see that there's a quite a bit of it's not really usable because it's got like twigs and stuff sticking into its body, and you just don't really find this part of the meat to be really edible. But you managed to get about 6 rations
Okay.
of the great beast when you swore you could have got at least 20.
Well, it's something. We're getting a bit low,
maybe,
so.
maybe her portion sizes are different to our portion sizes.
Ration's a ration.
Yeah.
Okay, so here is a good point for a quick bio break. I'm going to take about 10 to 15. My dinner's ready, so I'm going to grab myself dinner, go to the bathroom, all that good stuff, and we will reconvene by about 20 past. You guys spend several hours, but you've made your rations, you've skinned your pelts, you've grabbed a couple herbs, you've bathed for the day, and your camp is all packed up. And Guy, give me a survival check with advantage because you're not that far away and you've got a keen sense at this point.
When you get a chance, I'd also like to remove the antlers from the elk.
Sure, you managed to remove both antlers successfully already.
21.
It's good.
That's lucky because the first one was a 1.
Yeah, you guys set out and you find the edge of the canyon and you make your way around. You find your way
Making our way.
around the edge and you find your way down sort of the cascading style sort of rocks. And you're cautious. It requires a little bit of help for the little people. So, you stand there like a good pup, good mama, and just, sort of grab them by the little hands and just one, two.
And now you're poisoned.
He's fine. But Grung, she's fine. Shut up.
Yes.
Grung just sort of climbs sideways over the walls with relative ease, and you guys find
Level up. Sorry.
not yet. But... Fuck. Actually, I gotta go
We're
back.
derailing.
Oh, it's well derailed. Okay. So, I actually have a picture prepared for this.
All right.
Anyway, and you come to you make your way and you find your little space into a sort of opening. So a trail leads into an ever narrowing defile between bluffs of wind sculpted sandstone. Eventually the walls draw to a closely
All right.
that you can reach out and touch either side, but when the narrow space opens into a hidden canyon in the heart of the hills, a sprawling monastery with dark, narrow windows and red tiled rooftops stand in the middle of nature of this natural amphitheater, ringed by sandstone cliffs all around. Ahead, a weathered flight of stone steps leads to the closed monastery doors. The plain doors are made of heavy timber with iron studs. A dusty footpath circles the building. And so this is what you see.
Hmm. A corridor.
Is this Messenger?
Yes, you've come from, it's just left of center, and you can see the steps ahead. Yeah, that's all I could give you without revealing.
Yeah, because everything's higher than we can see.
To a degree. Anyway. Okay. So, what you guys have made it here. There doesn't seem to be any signs of anybody that you know of. What are you planning to do?
No signs, no sounds, no recent footprints in the sand.
Give me a survival check.
Like I'm good at those.
I would still like to be very cautious and stealth.
Yeah, I'd be doing it carefully. 19.
There's definitely foot traffic. Some old, some recent. Just heading in and out of the door you see above the steps.
How high are the sand? Well, you said the sheer walls, sandstone walls. How high are they compared to the building?
Okay, now we're diving in.
Yeah.
It's in sort of a chasm, so there's no real ceiling, hence why there's a red tiled roof. It looks to be 40 foot high, at least. But the walls around it can be anywhere between 30 and 80 feet high.
I would like to climb an one of the ones that are like 60 to 80 feet. I like to climb up those walls and have a better survey of what this place looks like.
Sure, you head to the west and you begin to scale. You've got it. Your climbing speed, is that any different to walking speed, or is it?
I believe it's the same. Let me check. Features. Standing leap. Amphibious. Speed. Walking speed. Sticky fizz pad. Same speed. 25 feet.
Right. Taking a picture of a picture of a picture of a picture and cropped,
Mhm.
painted, and cropped and painted. Should I send it to just Dr. Croaker guys, or do
Yeah.
you?
I'd say that's probably more fair.
Oh, fine.
Want to avoid that metagaming. So I can't actually see above it at the moment.
I don't have a picture of the rooftop.
But is it just like a flat rooftop?
It's pitched
Mm-hmm.
in sections. Like it's nothing much. But yeah,
True.
that's you see around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
You get an idea of the shape of it.
Mm-hmm. Do I
But
see like window holes, people maybe moving through there?
no, you don't see anybody moving. Not
Mhm.
from your angle.
Mhm.
The windows are quite narrow, and from this side angle, you can only see the next wall. You can't see between the slits.
Okay. And now I follow the high wall and go to the other side and check the other side. No, I won't do that. It's like do some more cropping, have fun. All right. Well, now I see the top. I want to scale down to like window height zone, so I can maybe just see through those windows as I descend.
Not from this angle. Like you could see more from the front of the building or the side of the building, but
Okay.
you just don't see any movement.
Okay. Cool. I'll climb back down and tell them, don't see anybody really. Just a big building.
Are there any kind of side entrances that kind of off to the side, but kind of a separate access?
Let's have a look.
So are you using Roll20 map thing at the moment?
I'm using the map in the book.
Okay.
So you guys are scouting around, right?
A little bit.
Pretty
just
much,
see,
yeah.
Okay.
see if there's people's here.
As Drongo, as you go to the right side, a small door, perhaps a servant's entrance, is on the northeast side. Oh wait, shit, that's west. Anyway,
Ruined it.
you find an entrance on the northwest side of the monastery. On the northeast side, a low wall encloses a good-sized garden and a locked gate. The eastern portion of the monastery is in very poor repair. The walls there are crumbling and the windows have been bricked up with old masonry. A small side door is near that section in the southeast portion of the building. It's SS Monastery.
Ooh. Oh
Just
wait, that's
pointing
under.
out, just pointing out that it's monastery.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
Temple.
getcha.
Thank you. Back to Messenger, and this is what you have come across.
Redacted.
Yes.
It's confidential.
Okay, so can I get everybody to give me a perception check, please?
Damn, that's what I was waiting for. Can I get a hey?
Hey,
Perception.
I have no idea what that
Ooh,
is.
that's good.
Wow.
Luck's like, ooh, wall.
Yeah, Lokk, you're too busy staring at the cliff walls around you to notice anything particular about the monastery. Everybody else realizes that it's quiet. It's just really, really quiet. Dr. Croaker and Drongo, you do see some figures through the windows just moving through, but quietly. Like, there's no sound, there's no noise. They don't seem to be paying you any attention. You don't know if they saw you or not, but there doesn't seem to be any interaction. And that's what we're looking at on the map.
Mm-hmm. Now, what do you think? We're just going to walk up and knock on the door? Doesn't hurt. Unless it's a trapdoor. Then we're screwed.
Drongo kind of gets a distance and tries to hide. So if they do that, she's not out in the open.
Give me a stealth roll, please, to anybody who plans on hiding.
Ding dong ditch.
No, I won't.
I didn't notice the people, and it sounds quiet, so I'm gonna feel a little bit more at ease, not going into stealth.
I will not be in stealth either.
You see Drongo humming her own theme song as she stands against the wall. What's everybody doing? And I realize that some of the thing is cropped a little incorrectly. That's okay.
We can check the door. We may as well check the door. Let's go check the door. Yeah. Check the door.
Okay, so you just go knock at the door.
Yeah, why not? Fuck it.
Is it all like, is it a wooden door, like sort of rotting, or
As
similar?
described before, ahead a weathered door flight of stone steps leads to a closed monastery door. The plain doors are made of heavy timber with iron studs. A dusty footpath circles the building.
I take it that it's still in fairly decent repair, like compared
Give me a
to the
history
rest
check.
of the building.
Give me a history check.
I have a +0 for that. It says natural 20.
Okay.
Combat's gonna be so bad.
This place is immaculately old. Like, you can just feel the weathered stonework. It's you're not adept at dating or anything like that, but you assume this place
Aw, that's rude.
She has time. She can find someone nice.
Sorry, Guy, do you work with masonry?
Carpentry.
Right, so you have no fucking clue. You get the feeling that this place is centuries old, potentially even a millennia. You don't quite know, but it is extremely old. And for its age, it's held up really well, from what you can tell.
Alright, so what I wanted to know, before I learned everything in an instant, is if I knocked on the door, would it just fall to pieces?
You don't get that feeling whatsoever.
Yeah, but after, like, sort of having this realization, I'm going to say we should be respectful of where we are.
So you said
Try to leave. I'm gonna like say yes, because I don't know that there's people inside or whatever. I'm gonna say we should be respectful and try not to leave, or What's the word? We shouldn't.
Interrupt.
We shouldn't really leave any influence like on the area of ourselves. I don't know what the word is. I can't
Respectful
remember.
to the land and building.
Yeah, pretty much. We shouldn't touch it or mess around with it too much.
But they're already ruined. I mean,
It's all broke down.
That's true, but we don't need to contribute to that.
Yet.
The noise of your voices, like, it's pretty silent here, and they sort of echo and bounce a little bit, not loudly, just ever so slightly, but enough that you're noticeable. And a small panel in the monastery's front door slides open, and someone wearing a golden mask peers out. The mask is fashioned in the shape of a scowling gargoyle, but the hand that opened the panel seems human enough. From beneath the mask comes a female voice.
Go on. I'm waiting for it. Yeah, fuck it, what do you want? Everyone's abandoned in this world. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, what do you want?
Is that what it says?
Yeah, that's you. I just said it.
Okay, I wasn't sure. Now, quickly, Bastion Thermander, was that the thing that's involved with the temple, or that was on the written card?
So the letter that I have is written by Bastion Thermander. It looks like. So it's got the instructions to bring people to the temple, and then it's like signed Bastion Thermander.
Then I will indicate to guys. It's like, take out the letter. Maybe this is where it is.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I'll
hold the letter up.
Behind the door is starting to get impatient. I don't think you have any business here, and begins to slowly, with haste, begins to slide the thing closed. What are you doing?
Hold up.
It slides back open, and there's silence. You're just waiting.
I'm gonna hold up the letter and say, like, we have this.
Are we at the right place?
Yeah.
Are we at the right place?
That looks like a terrible thing. I'm sorry. But you don't have any business here. And just closes it shut.
this window next to Drongo, is it Drongo sized?
No.
Damn it.
So just to... I'm going to retell what was told before. So a trail leads into an ever-narrowing defile between bluffs of wind-sculpted sandstone. Eventually, the walls drawing closely that you can reach out and touch either side, but then a narrow space opens into a hidden canyon in the heart of the hills. A sprawling monastery with dark, narrow windows and red tile rooftops stand in the middle of this natural amphitheater, ringed by sandstone cliffs all around. A weathered flight of stone steps leads to a closed monastery door. The plain doors are made of heavy timber with iron studs, and dusty footpath circles the building. So they're narrow, they're several inches wide. No more than a foot.
So when we showed that letter to that person,
Yep.
did they actually look at it?
They're wearing a mask.
Give me an insight check.
Insight check. Oh wait, insight with a dice. Hiya.
Haha.
That's a 6.
Oh,
And insight was 10.
Right there. They're wearing a mask. You really couldn't tell where their eyes were from.
Fair enough. So I like when they close the slab, it's like, wait, are we at the wrong place or the right place?
You get no response.
Wait.
Can I knock?
Yeah, you.
Now we'll try knocking.
Yeah, because we were about to knock before, and then they opened up before. I was like, oh.
Slides open again. You see like a gargoyle face, but there was definitely a human hand that opened it.
Mhm.
Yeah, you got no business here. I suggest you turn around and leave.
But Drongo wasn't caged. Drongo was taken here. Does Drongo not belong here?
The mask sort of peers out and then sort of up and then down so I can see you down by the door.
Mhm.
It says, I've never seen you before. I don't think you were ever here.
Cage was taking me here because letter.
We definitely do not want anything to do with that letter. And I'm glad to see you're free now, but you clearly have no business here.
Then how we stop this?
Closes.
But like, wait.
Put your hand in it like tunk. Ah!
You're not quick enough. Definitely not quick enough.
No, not me.
For a buck, let's see.
Go ahead.
All right, give me an acrobatics check. If you want to stop it sliding closed, give me an acrobatics check. I'm looking for a DC 18.
That's
I wonder
right.
what's
I wasn't gonna do that. I was just gonna shout like,
Ah, come on, do the acrobatics check. Let me assist you.
and get my hand cut off.
Cut off.
We can sew something back on.
Yeah, I'm a doctor. It's fine. They grow back, right?
We got that hoop from the moose, right? We can.
So here's my line of thought. They said they were glad that Drongo wasn't in the cart anymore.
Yeah.
The cage. Which means to me or to Guy that they're not the same as these people that we're trying to find. I don't want to antagonize them.
Well, they do seem to be
any further.
Yeah.
They're quite rude, yes. But I don't want to be like forceful, like from Guy's perspective. I don't want to be forceful in trying to get the answers from these people like we were with Riverguard Keep.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a monk we have with us. This is amazing.
Are monks
Inspiration.
not like this?
Yes, actually, Elliot, you're right. Thank you. Please put inspiration on your sheet, Will.
Mhm. It's like that seemed like it was worth it. I'll call out the second time it closed. This is like, but we're looking for the people because we're trying to figure out how to stop what this is going on, but we don't know where to find them. And that's why we're here.
There's a pause, and you don't hear anything. It slides back open. You what?
You what? It's like I'll grab the letter off Guys. Like, well, this is all we know about what's going on, and we know that people have been taking to this whatever this is, but we don't know where to find where this is because people are getting stolen. That's obviously a bad thing. Can you at least point us in the right direction where the heck this is going?
They point to the canyon behind you, then shut the slider.
Damn it. That's it. Let's burn it down.
Maybe
So like,
we
"Are you
should
not
try
monks?"
different. Yeah, I was gonna say, do you take offerings?
You're met with silence
Mhm.
because the slide is
Interesting.
closed. They're not listening. They're not listening to you at the moment.
Why
Should we
everybody
knock and hold
push
some
us
points on
away?
them?
What? Make it worth your while.
What? Give me the play-by-play. What's going on? What are you doing?
Well, Drongo's just complaining
Okay.
that this is the second place that's thrown him out, and all they want to do is stop shit.
Yeah, we keep running into this problem.
And I
What do we do? What did we do to these people?
The golden ring that was given to us at Feathergale Spire,
yeah.
and hold it out in front of her.
The door's closed, right? It's all closed at the moment.
I know. Yeah. And just hold it out in front of her and say, all we ask is for some answers.
You're talking to a closed door.
Yep.
Drongo have elk meat to share.
You're met with silence.
With what I saw with the mask and stuff, can I do a religion check to see if I recognize what that was about? If that's something I actually know?
I'm not sure if I developed this plot point at all.
We keep digging.
Give me a religion check.
I pressed the button instead of the thing, but that's okay. That's only a 9.
It doesn't
Sometimes I
hold
forget
any
I have dice.
significance that you know of.
That is all right.
I just want to say it's my job as a DM to throw obstacles in front of you guys.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
Drongo's
like
gonna
we go chaotic or what?
Drongo's gonna leave. She's gonna head over to where the rundown section is on the side.
I believe that was the east side, so that's to the right of the door.
Oh, I was in the wrong direction.
The austere hall is finished in irregular blocks of dark basalt that form natural columns along the walls. The doors of the monastery's front entrance face south, while interior doors lead east. Oh, sorry, that's wrong. Wrong paragraph.
Spoilers.
A servant's entrance is on the northwest side of the monastery. On the northeast side of the monastery, a low wall encloses a good-sized garden with a locked gate. The eastern portion of the monastery is in very poor repair. The walls there are crumbling and the windows have been bricked up with old masonry. A small side door is near that section in the southeast portion of the building.
That's the section Drongo's just checking out. The more disrepaired area.
Cool. That's roughly, in that area. You can
Yeah.
see it all on the side.
I mean, the main reason is, does it look like it still might be in use, or is this just a completely abandoned section?
Give me a perception check. I've done too many survivals. I want to just change it up a little bit.
That's a 7.
You can't tell.
I'm going to start following the wall too, see what Drongo's doing. It's just like, well, obviously they're not going to let us in. I'm just going to have a look around.
Can we just open the door?
Oh, older area? Maybe abandoned? Maybe people not be using?
Okay, while that's happening, Lokk, you just want to try opening the door?
The front door?
I'm asking, please, like...
Yeah, I know.
It's okay.
Yeah, Lokk is gonna try and just open the front door.
Door open.
Yay!
Rad. Lokk looks back at Guy and just sort of looks a little panicked.
This reminds me of Snatch, where they're trying to get out of the bank.
Yeah.
And they're like trying to shoot down the door, and then the guy just pushes it the other way.
Actually, Lokk, you can do like the demanding routes. It's like, look, we've traveled too far and too many things. We've dicked around too much. Just to end here with no answers. You can do something like that if you want.
Pretty much.
It's Lokk, it's on you. I'd like you to dictate what you're planning to do here, as you're presented by two monks with golden masks, and they turn around almost seemingly shocked at your arrogance.
I'm still holding the ring in front of me.
Right?
And I just say again, all we want is answers and your time.
One monk looks to the other monk as that monk makes visual contact. They look back at you.
Lokk, seeing them sort of look her over, just says, "We just want to help."
Do they
Can I
recognize?
chime in?
Do they recognize Guy at least?
They don't seem to.
Okay,
You're not there.
I know. I just
Yeah. They're wearing masks and robes, so you don't get any hints of facial expression at all.
Can I chime in and ask if they accept donations or offerings?
Roll a persuasion check with advantage.
Hey.
With -1, that's an 18.
Not bad. They seem to lower their guard a little bit and say, "Oh, this is a bit of a rude intrusion, but donations are always welcome at the monastery. Are you here to serve as yourselves as recruits?"
This is gonna be interesting.
Oh god, it's just guys bad people.
it's your people.
Nah, I'm a forest person.
So am I. Oh God.
Well, you can ask what that means.
Okay.
Well, you could talk monk to them, you know.
So you two, we're gonna pause on that. Drongo and Croaker, what are you guys doing?
I'm peeking through this hole to see what the hell's on the other side.
Okay, so please allow me. You peek through and you see workspaces and workbenches, and you see several monks just not paying attention to you, just writing and scrolling on desks.
Mm-hmm. Do any of them in any way seem like they might need, let's just say they have natural deformities, or they seem to have any bandages or injuries, kind of thing like that, where
They're all wearing masks and they've all got full-length robes on. Nobody seems to be deformed in any way, shape, or form.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Oops.
And what does Drongo do?
Drongo?
Yeah, no, she's just sniffing out this area, being careful not to knock anything over, checking out the door. She's not going in yet, but she's just kind of seeing again how safe it is, if there's any signs of traffic or any kind of dropped objects.
No, it seems to be all clear.
Mm-hmm.
She kind of head back to Dr. Croaker. She doesn't want to do anything without the group.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We go back to Guy, Pierce, and Lokk and Lord.
I'm just going to be honest and say I'm not a recruit. Like Lokk here said, we are merely looking for answers.
The other recruit pipes up and says, sorry, I just want to make sure I do this accent right. Yeah, well, you're bloody wasting our time. If you're not recruits and you're not here to serve, then clearly you don't have anything of value for us. And is approaching the door and seemingly looks like they're going to close it.
Lokk asks what they're recruiting for.
This monk just shakes their head and begins to close the door.
Lokk puts their hand on the door as it's starting to close and just says, please.
And give me a moment. I need to bring up some information on my own.
Mm-hmm.
Do, 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 do.
While all this is sort of happening, Lokk is just like, I mean no disrespect.
Give me an acrobatics check, please.
Oh boy.
Looking for a DC 13.
It is a 16.
Okay. This monk goes to close the door and you swipe their hand out the way and like they seem startled by your action. And I am going to get you guys, everybody, to roll initiative.
Okay.
Fuck. I'm sorry, guys.
One sec. I'll tell you when to roll initiative.
Oh.
Uh,
Too late.
Too late.
Croaker had
Alright.
21. Okay, everybody else is good. Drongo, what did you roll yet?
I had a nat 1 for a 5.
5. And then Guy, yep, your initiative counted. Okay, so let me just roll initiative. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Mhm.
But it doesn't seem to matter. Plus 2 comes 12 and 19. Okay. Guy, you're first.
What does she do?
What would you do if I said
So they're looking like they're going to attack, yeah.
you don't give me an insight check. I'm looking for a DC 15 to know that they're hostile.
Afraid not.
Mm-hmm.
You've got 9. But they seem startled. They seem aggravated.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to not make a move and actually no, I'm gonna stand within. I'm gonna stand next to Lokk.
Yep.
So that if they do attack, I'm gonna use my Sentinel reaction.
Sure.
But I think I'm going to to just try and defuse the situation.
You have an action available to you. What are you planning to do?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, look, we're sorry for intruding. If you could just help us, we'll be on our way quickly.
Give me a persuasion check with disadvantage. Looking for a DC 15.
Did I make it worse? I got a 0.
Jeez.
And that's your turn.
Seen a 0 before.
Dr. Croaker, you don't know what's happening, so we skip your turn. Sacred Stone Monk B has its turn.
So I couldn't hear any of this conversation.
No. Well, you can hear mumbling, but you don't know exactly what's being said. You don't know that a fight is about to break out.
Okay.
No punches have been thrown. No sounds have been made yet. Okay. Sacred Stone Monk is going to make 2 melee attacks on Lokk for holding the door open. That is 17 and an 11.
So I'll use my sentinel reaction on that.
So what happens with this? Does the hit get in? Does the hit land or not?
So
17 now.
I want to know if Sentinel prevents the strike.
So it says when you hit a creature with an opportunity attack, it's basically an opportunity attack.
That's a reaction.
Yeah, so creatures provoke opportunity attacks from you, even if you take disengage. When a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against the target other than you, you can use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack against the attacking creature.
So it comes after, it sounds like.
Plus, you take 5 points of damage, and you now have a free attack guy.
If you want.
I would like to use the blunt end of my spear and try and hit I want to hit him in the side of the head, but I want to try and knock that mask off his face.
Go for it.
This will be one-handed as well.
Yep.
So 19.
Roll damage.
7.
7 points of damage. Sacred Stone Monk B, as the mask comes off, and you see a wild-eyed human staring right back at you. They're furious. Sacred Stone Monk A is going to attack twice, and Lokk is right in front, so they're going to attack Lokk twice. That is a 14 and a natural 20.
Oh god. Yeah, Lokk sort of ducks and weaves out of the first hit, but is caught off guard by the second.
Luckily, they rolled low, and you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
As soon as the hit makes contact, Lokk sort of yells out in pain.
Okay. Lokk, it's your turn.
Monk A.
Yep.
I just want to sort of push them away from me.
So you go into that's an action, is a shove.
Yeah, but whilst I'm shoving, I want to cast Shocking Grasp.
Okay, you won't be able to push him away 5 feet, but you can do Shocking Grasp.
Yep.
Roll to hit. Is that a ranged attack for Shocking Grasp, or is it melee?
No. Touch.
Cool. No
It's an
worries.
8, so it wouldn't hit anyway.
8 misses. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I will. Da, 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 da. I will use one of my spell slots to activate my construct, and I
What?
take it out of my pocket and roll it out on the floor. And it will be the Force Ballista.
You can move that where you so desire, where you'd like it to appear.
Um,
Needs to be, yep, within outside of 5-foot range, so it can range attack is not a disadvantage.
yeah, I just want to sort of have it more in between them.
Cool. Ready?
Hoping that it catches their attention, and that's my turn.
Okay. Drongo, you heard the scream of Lokk. What would you like to do?
All right, I'm going to move that direction. So 30 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. And then I'm going to dash.
Yep.
Another 25, 30. And then that's kind of my action, my movement, and I'll just kind of yell to try to, catch everyone off guard. It's like, wait, stop!
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Guy, it's on you.
I'd like to sort of tell Lokk, don't kill them. We'll just knock them out. And then I will proceed to use the blunt end of my spear to whack Monk B.
Yep.
One-handed again.
Okay. Roll to hit.
So 23. And then that's 12 damage.
They look bloody right now.
Okay. I've got a +2 to my AC now because of the one-handed strike.
Oh.
Agile parry. And then with my bonus action, I'm just gonna punch. Just one punch.
Sure. Are you going for beat?
Sorry?
Are you going for beat?
Yeah, B. Just gotta focus B because he's right in front of me.
Go for it.
Ah. No, I did have another question, but so 18 to hit with the punch.
18 hits.
8 bludgeoning damage.
You knock them way the fuck out.
Cool. I'll save my question for my next time. So that's it.
Give me a moment. I need to add some stuff.
The
So
monk army shows up. Ah, shit.
3 damage. Okay.
Welcome to Karmatage.
Actually, sorry, before that ends, I'll just move up around.
Sure. Oops, wrong one.
Just so I'm within range of A and Lokk.
Cool. Just making sure. Okay, bear with me because Drongo screaming has alerted several more. Oops.
Oops.
D16.
So this is what we should have done at Riverguard Keep.
Just rushed it. To be fair, we weren't under. In this circumstance, we weren't under like arrow point and crossbows and shit like that. These are just two people at the moment. Slightly different circumstance.
Gotta choose the battles against the helpless monks.
Yeah.
Okay. So, it is. That was Guy's turn. It's Dr. Croaker's turn. Actually, should I have given? No, it's all right. They take an extra action to be ready. Dr. Croaker, it's on you.
It is on me. Confused by the commotion, I will also go left to find out what the hell's going on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I guess I see a person. And I can't see it yet, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just gonna go the diagonal there.
Cool.
5.
Cool.
And just call out like, what the hell's going on?
Cool. Okay, so
I was like, what did you do?
do.
What did you do?
C is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Actually, they would get all the way there. That is C. B is down for count. D is this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep, they're going to be right there. And then it's A's turn. A, seeing that you just took down their buddy, is going to attack you twice, Guy. As a 10 to hit and an 18 to hit.
Oof, no.
That misses.
I'm at 20 at the moment.
Oh. E. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yep, they're there. Monk F. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Gets to there. Okay. Lokk, it's on you.
Okie doke.
Okay, Lokk.
Now we set it on fire.
You were shooting.
So, rolled a 19 to
That
hit
hit.
Monk A.
Yep.
Hit one
Much.
B and hit one A.
Much.
And Monk A takes 11 force damage and is pushed 5 feet away from the cannon. So I'm guessing he could have pushed past me.
There's no room.
Technically, it's to where your space is, but we're going to say trips over you, falls down the steps, no fall damage, monk and
Cool.
shit. Falls and lands there. That is your bonus action. What else are you doing?
I will put my hand over where I was hit and cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Sure.
Ugh, disgusting.
Yay, now
Well,
you're
the
all
one-
better.
Oh, wait a minute. If you're using a healing ability right now, I'm not sure if this applies. Let me check that.
Please do.
Whenever an ally uses a healing ability spell or item, increase the amount healed to a single target by half rounded up.
So you get an extra 2 points of healing.
Hey!
You're
Thank you.
welcome.
Okay. That's your turn. Any movement?
No, I will stay.
Cool. Drongo, it's on you.
and
Monk A, is he prone?
No. There's the thing doesn't make him prone, so he's not. He's a monk. Monks can maneuver.
Okay, just making sure because he like tripped over her and went down the stairs. I was like,
Technically, he should have just stayed in his space because Lokk was in the way.
there. Well, Drongo's gonna yell, Drongo said to stop, and she's gonna rage. Gonna bring out her claws, and 1, 2, 3, and it'll be a frenzied rage because she's had a really bad day.
That's
And she'll take a claw swipe against Monk A.
Go for it.
24 to hit.
That hits.
7 slashing.
That hits. That's
Uh,
damage. Still
and-
standing.
Yep. And then a bonus action, I can swipe again. Advantage. 25 to hit.
Yep.
Another 7 points, which is the lowest damage I could do on that.
That's fine. That's enough to knock,
Yeah,
Leave.
non-lethal. I'm not trying to kill, just knock out.
But you've got claws. What are claws? Claws are piercing?
Yeah.
Slashing or piercing.
Slashing.
What does it say? Does it say slashing or does it say piercing?
Slashing. Yeah, because I'm not like jutting my hand forward. I'm kind of swiping.
Okay, that's fair, but you did say you're raging.
True. Reckless rage.
Yeah, reckless. So, yeah, you inadvertently slash their stomach open and their entrails start to spill out as they collapse to the ground.
Drongo,
And-
sorry!
They're dead.
Yeah, but angry. Stronger, sorry.
Drongo, sorry!
Okay. So, we
I was
are
good.
back
This
to
is not good.
Guy Pearce.
I was gonna say they probably like Croaker and Drongo wouldn't have heard me tell Lokk not to kill him.
I tried!
I tried.
No, it's fair.
This is fine. The flames all around us.
All right, so I had a question last round that I forgot to ask, and then it got too late because I wasn't sure if it would require like an insight check or whatever. When I knocked the mask off the guy,
Yep.
and he looked at me with wild eyes, I'm trying to like figure out if maybe these are bandits in disguise.
Give me
If he was just like really angry that I knocked his mask off.
give me an insight check. Just straight insight check. Free action.
I gotta get him out of the way. That's natural one.
You have no
Yay!
You fucking mad.
No. Can I use my inspiration?
Ah,
You can.
this
Is
is
it worth
Huh?
it's a check. Maybe he really wants to know.
Oh, it's a 7.
Oh,
Yeah, you're certain they were really fucking mad.
Fuck.
god damn.
Yeah. All right.
Legal
I'm okay. I'm not. Too focused on what's in front of me, so I'm going to continue to non-lethally take these guys down.
Downtown.
You're muted now.
Yeah, I was holding tab.
Okay.
Yeah, I was holding the wrong button. I'm gonna one-handed blunt end strike, continue to non-lethally take him down, and I'm focusing on C in front of me.
Go for it.
Oh, it's 12 to hit.
Wow, they look bloody.
No, 12 to hit.
Oh, sorry. I thought that was damage. My bad.
Yeah. I was like, really? That's a hit?
Showing and a miss.
Mm-hmm. It did.
Then I'm just going to bonus action, just punch, single punch. Oh boy, that's an 8 to hit.
Ooh,
Yep, go. That's it.
Croaker, it's all on you.
All
Yeah,
right. Well,
So Croaker and Drongo do not know that Guy has requested non-lethal damage.
Well,
But
she
what
wasn't
I've
trying
seen-
anyway, but
yeah.
You,
From what-
you see, like, well, there's one knocked out in front of him.
Mhm.
You don't know what's happened. You don't know if that person's dead. Like, this person punches bludgeoning style, like with spears, and there's no stab wounds, but for all intents and purposes, this person looks dead.
Mm-hmm. And from what I've seen, Guy and how Guy's fighting right now, it's always the butt of the spear, isn't it? Just butt.
Correct.
Nothing but butts.
Nothing but butts. And Drongo, when Drongo attacked, Drongo's like knocked him down and gone sorry. And considering
No,
that the door suddenly
well,
opened and all this.
Look, I don't know if Drongo would have said sorry in
Okay.
realistic, like, Drongo, you didn't know that there was some non-lethal damage. Would you have been sorry?
yeah. Drago wants him to stop. She's trying to knock sense into them or knock him down. She's not trying to get him out.
And that's fair, but Dr. Croaker, you wouldn't know if they're just sorry for doing bad damage or genuinely sorry because you don't know what should have happened. Like, it's a mystery.
I want insight on the circumstance to try to figure out what the fuck's just going on. Yes?
I mean, he's using his turn to do this, so.
Mm.
You're using your action to do this?
Yeah, I guess so.
Go for it. Roll insight check with advantage.
Because this is the scenario right now. I see our guys going through the door, which is obviously their building, when they didn't want us in the first place. It seems like it would have been our doing that this would have started.
I'm going to do
it
this a little
seems-
differently. Give me a medicine check first.
Medicine check.
Yep.
Just a normal? Normal. Not great.
+8.
10.
That's just enough. You think, air quotes, but you're not sure whether the person is dead, but you don't think they are, the one that is lying in front of Guy. Give me an insight check with disadvantage because of the low roll.
Disadvantage on perception. 11 was my lowest.
Insight.
Insight is a 15.
Okay. You're more convinced that this person is not dead, the one in front of Guy.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell that the monks coming at you guys are very hostile. You can tell Guy seems to be pulling punches.
Okay. All right. So which part of that is my action, or is
The
this
whole
like
thing. Oh,
Cumulative. Okay.
Like typically an ability check is an action, but I gave
Yeah.
you 2.
Okay. Well, then
You can bonus action. You
Mhm.
can move.
free action. Yeah, bonus action. So 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go over here to where the guy that's downed.
Yep.
And I'm going to, I'm going to call it, just stop this crap, and then start pulling out some medicines to try and fix him up, or try and stop him from dying.
You got a doctor's bag, right?
I do, so I can stabilize.
It's technically it's not a bonus action.
Correct.
It
That's
is
what
an
I'm
action.
preparing to. My intent is to fix
You
him.
can tell, like you get there and you can tell this guy is dead. Like you can tell, like there's entrails out, there's blood, dead.
Mm.
Like you could possibly, there's a very slim glimmer of hope that you could save this person, but you don't feel good about it. Anyway, it is
Alright.
Sacred Stone Monk C's turn. And you hear them yell out, "I'm gonna fucking kill you, cunt!" And they're gonna take 2 attacks.
These fucking monks, honestly. They're all bogans.
18 and a 10 to hit.
The goddamn bandits!
18 and 10 to hit.
God damn it!
Guy, does an 18 hit?
Nah.
I'm sorry, I fucked up before. My AC's 18.
So meets speed.
Mhm.
Yep.
You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage. B is dead. It's on D. D's gonna move in and see Guy and be like, he feels that the hostile energy is directed really towards you. And that is a 13 and a 6 to hit. So it's missed and a miss.
No. You rolled an 18 before. I fucked it up. And misread the feature. Did you want to roll damage again?
No, I rolled damage already. I gave you damage, didn't I?
No. For the previous time where I said my AC was 20, I read the conditions for that wrong.
Oh,
so
God.
my AC was actually 18, so you did hit me back then. Did you just want to roll damage again?
5 bludgeoning damage for that.
Yep. Cool.
And now we're on to E. E, you've got partial cover from the door. So that's a bonus 2 AC. So it's trying to hit you. You've got an AC of 20.
Cool.
That is a 15 and a 7 to hit. So both miss. Monk, what happens if you're... So can your Force Ballista be attacked?
Yes.
Okay. You're going to come up to it and try and kick the shit out of it. Because monks. That is an 8 and a 17 to hit.
Both are ineffective as my cannon ducks and weaves, as it has an AC of 18.
So yeah, this leg comes up, it swipes, and the machine moves that little bit as the foot comes down really hard, but misses. Lokk, it's on you.
Immediately, my cannon will sort of skitter back a little. Does he
Cool.
get an
It
attack
will be
of
an attack of opportunity, yes.
That's
That is
right.
to miss. Don't worry. It's 11 to hit.
And I will use the Force Ballista on Monk E.
Monk E. This one here.
No, Monk F, sorry.
Cool. No worries.
Does a 15 hit?
15 hits.
Excellent. takes 2d8, which comes to 13 force damage, and he's pushed 5 feet away from the cannon.
So he like anime style, like
Yep.
as this ballista shoots into him, and he's moved backwards, and he looks bloody. Is that your bonus action or your action?
That is my bonus action. For my action, I will be casting Sword Burst.
Okay.
I create a momentary circle of spectral blades that sweep around me. All creatures within 5 feet of me must succeed on a dex saving throw or take 1d6 force damage. I'm sorry, Guy, but Mama
what-
don't like being surrounded.
What's these
Monk skills.
The DC is only 13, so
They rolled 16 total.
I have a +7 for this.
16
What did
total.
fail? Yeah, they're 14 plus.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Friendly
I had
fire! Friendly
I had
fire!
I had bonus points more than half of what the DC was.
Jesus Christ.
This
Uh,
is
is
fine.
Alright.
Is it half damage or no damage? On a fail.
It's so on a. Hang on, let me check. So you take nothing on a success, and on a fail you take 1d6 force damage and are moved 5 feet away.
Mhm.
I'm sorry, Guy.
You blasted me into the wall.
This is
That's
fine.
a good point. Which direction does he go?
5 force.
Backwards?
You're also going to take 1d6 bludgeoning damage for hitting the wall.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm sorry.
I feel like Lokk has friendly fired me before.
Twice.
You take an extra 2 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. What was the original damage?
5.
Oh, so 7 all up.
Yep.
And you are moved into
No,
the
it's-
wall?
Yeah, that's why he took an extra 2 bludgeoning.
Yeah.
Guy's looking bloody.
Mhm.
I'm sorry.
Any movement, or is that it?
I am currently unable to move without giving someone an opportunity of attack.
Yep. Drongo, on you.
Okay, one question. This little thing of blade around her, is it still there?
No.
Okay. Question
It's an
two.
instantaneous thing. So once it's done, it's done.
Okay.
Mhm.
Question 2. Monk C and D, which one looks worse?
C and D. Good question. They look identical.
All right. Can I get to the other side of D, like opposite of C without provoking C, or will I be going through C?
Let me see. Most ceilings are 12 feet high. And considering that Lokk is a small creature and the monk is through the doorway, I will allow you to attempt to jump both of them.
Okay.
There's caveat.
Yeah.
I heard caveat, not caveat. Okay, cool. Bang.
I will allow you to get in one strike on Monk D as you jump over Lokk and Monk D. It's going to be a reasonably high DC of acrobatics. And then I'm going to ask for a 2 hit. I'm thinking. Are you raging at the moment?
Oh yeah, she's in rage mode.
Mhm.
Okay, I want you to roll to hit. Based on your roll to hit, if it's good, I'm going to lower or make the DC high.
Roll to hit. I'll do my claw since that's kind of in. Should I roll advantage since I'm raging?
Does rage give you advantage on strength and dexterity checks?
Oh, I think it's just strength checks.
No, double check that because I think it might also be dexterity check.
I thought Reckless was the one who gave you
No,
advantage.
you get an advantage on strength checks and saving throws.
Oh no. That's right. I am reckless. Because I did go reckless against the first monk, so I'm still reckless. So I get advantage on the attack. Is what I was asking.
Yes, if you are doing you get to choose each round on your turn whether it's a regular attack or not. So you can roll again to hit.
Okay, yeah, that's. I mean, I think I would have hit with the 15, but just in case, reckless. Yeah, 15's the best.
Okay, I'm looking for an acrobatics check. DC 14. So you need to roll higher than a 10 or higher in order to succeed.
Okay. 15 total.
Okay.
Nice.
You
Get ready for some Goblin Matrix.
roll damage, and you land on the square behind this monk's. I'm just lining you guys up so you're a little better adjusted to the grid. And
8 points of slashing.
you land there, and you do 8 points of slashing 2D.
Yep.
I just imagine all this going down with Prodigy smack my bitch up in the background.
Wow! What a wow!
Okay, so Drongo, that is your turn.
I said stop.
We let
Jeez.
acrobatics overrule actions and all that sort of good stuff there. Guy, it is on you.
Have I had a turn yet?
You're after Guy every round.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to use Second Wind as my bonus action.
Good choice.
No doubt.
Cool.
Does your ability allow for this ability to get bonus healing? Oh, yeah.
Does my ability?
Yeah.
What's the healing that he's doing?
It says once per short rest, you can use a bonus action to regain 1d10 plus 1 HP.
Read it out your healing ability that gives a bonus, and I'll determine.
Alright, second opinion. Once you have reached level 2, become accustomed blah blah. Whenever an ally within 20 feet of you using a healing ability, spell, or item, you can use your reaction to increase the amount healed to a single target by half. Rounded up, your ally must be able to see or hear you.
So you can gain a bonus 5 healing on that because it is a healing ability. And Dr. Croaker, you've used your
I've not used my reaction.
Yeah, not this round?
Nope.
Okay. That's fine. And you reget your reaction back. Yeah, because Lokk healed 2 rounds ago. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, boy.
So like total
9 plus 5 is 14 hit points.
And you forgot to unmute yourself. You're pressing tab again. You're welcome.
Didn't hear you, Will.
Yeah, okay. So I clicked into the damage heal box and I was pressing the button for the push to talk, so it was just like filling it up. The ability is 1d10 plus 1, but I can't add the plus 1 to the custom roll, so it's so it's 9 plus 1. So a total of 10 plus 5.
Yeah.
Plus 5, yep.
Cool. You can actually click on features and traits and it doesn't. No, you're right. You just got to add the plus 1 manually. That's fine. So yeah, you got 15 health heal.
Ugh, back up there. So they were quite rude before they used the word cunt.
They're still being rude right now.
Hey?
They're still being rude right now.
I'm going to tell Lokk. Oh, this big moment. I don't think they're monks. I've heard that language before, the way they speak, and it's not like any monk that that I would know, I guess.
Religious?
I want to
And
tell
then in
Lokk.
6 seconds, maybe.
Huh?
You've used,
Seconds.
I've used the
seconds.
bonus action.
Correct. You have
6
your action.
seconds.
Yep.
Right. I'm just going to tell Lokk, forget it. I don't think they're monks. And then I'm going to unarmed strike
Go for
the one in front.
Yep.
So C.
Just roll to hit twice, and then give me damage rolls when.
Nah, just a single attack. Because this time, this is how I get my +2 AC.
Okay. So that 9 misses. That's your turn.
Drongo,
Yep.
stupid con.
Dr. Croaker, you realize the patient is dead, and you've heard Guy say "fuck it," and he's going.
He said, "Fucking cunt, let's get him." Like a real monk.
What are you?
Oh, man. Well, I was just about to try and fix up this guy. Possibly fix up this guy. But not guy, the other guy. The down guy.
The one with
Jeez.
holes
The one with all the slashy holes and bits coming out of him.
in the
But if Guy seems convinced, then I will jump into the fray.
See, I don't know. Is it the DM using the same word? I get
Seconds.
syndrome.
Seconds. Elliot, what are you doing?
Sorry,
Not
no, sorry, I thought that was a legitimate question right there.
It's
Um,
discussion.
Turns out it's just the DM voices for everyone. They all swear normally. All right, I'm gonna go with Croaker's gut. Croaker's gut, and try and heal the guy in front of me. Anyway, try and save him.
How are you going about this?
He is going to, seeing how mortally wounded he is going to pull out a potion of superior healing and just he's going to pour it in his mouth and also over the wounds to stop and do a rapid heal kind of thing on the body to kind of to try and get a really hefty stabilize.
Okay. So,
How many points of healing does a superior health potion do?
It does 8d4 plus 8.
roll for healing, please.
Alrighty. Wait, I want to use my d4s because I can. Yeah. Let's do a lot of these, shall we? First set of 2. All right, 2 is it? What is 2? Plus 6, so it's 8. 8 plus 4 is 12, and this will be the last roll for the d4s. 12 and 5, so 17 plus 8.
25.
So,
So-
what is that total?
That's 14,
25.
15, 25.
Okay.
I muted.
So, this character is still prone,
Mhm.
but Monk A, all their wounds sort of just seem to go in reverse, and you just see the guts sort of just suck into the body, and the wounds close,
Mhm.
and their eyes open, and that is your action.
And I tell him, I yell at him, tell him to stop.
Okay. That's your turn.
I really
Okay.
hope I didn't just dick around with this, but well, we'll have to find out. I've committed. It's what it is.
Okay.
I feel
DM's got to call time here to calculate what the fuck he should do.
I know.
Well, I mean, whose turn is it after that?
Monk C, B, D, A, E, F, Lokk. We're stopping, and I need to work that out.
Like those guys.
Like those guys and subscribe to those guys.
Hit the bell.